Absolute Wealth. Real investors, real results.
Hey everybody, this is John Carter with Absolute Wealth. Let's go ahead and take a look here at the markets. You got the spiders here. The big thing we've been looking at here is you had the big move here, the pullback, and then from here, kind of the crater right into that 55 period moving average, which is very key supports. Now, the last 2 days, Monday and then today, Tuesday, we had a bounce off of that. And the question is that, okay, is this thing good to go? Are we, is it out of the woods here? Are we good to rally? And what I'm looking at here is that this, especially on the NASDAQ. So on the NASDAQ, if we look at the Qs here, you can see, yes, we've got this fantastic move today, a move of over 1%. And then the question is, well, is this thing going to bust out and keep going? Or at this point, is just a rally to the trend line, and then we go lower? And at this point, I'm positioning it as it's a rally to the trend line, and then we go lower, just for a lot of different things that are kind of coming in line here. And the way, again, as I've been talking about, is at this point, if you're long, it doesn't mean you have to bail and run for cover or anything like that. Just tighten the stops, okay? Because there's a lot of people who suddenly, even though the market seems to be doing okay, there's red flags here like Apple. I mean, if you bought Apple at 690, do you realistically want to hold it for a move all the way to 610 and then maybe have it come back to 690 to get you out of break even, right? Because that's not a fun way to trade. So, you want to kind of, the overall market is about right here. And if it's setting up for an Apple type move to the downside, then you want to have your stop losses here and not sit there going like, oh my God, I can't believe, this has happened. Let me get out of this. Okay, so just be cautious. And as I talked about too, if the market rolls over, it's also going to impact gold very much. And at this point, you can see we've already been selling off in gold. We got a little bit of a kickback rally today, but you can see there's a lot of resistance here at about 170 on the ETF, which we're very close to. And if we can't get through that, and gold and the stock market are actually very much in tune right now. And if the S&Ps, the stock market rolls over here, guess what? Gold's going to go too. Okay, it's not a safe haven in this environment. It's because it's tied into stocks. If stocks go, then that's going to go as well. Okay. For stocks that I do like that are kind of doing their own thing here, I do like Salesforce.com. You do have this nice squeeze setting up. You've got a C wave that looks pretty good that way. And at this point, looking to see if this can kind of pop back higher and take out those highs. There's some stocks that are going to kind of do this kind of stuff regardless of the rest of the market. Okay, and another thing I like here is UNG, which is the ETF on natural gas, and that's going to go higher regardless of the rest of the market. Okay, so just a couple things like that. All right, so put on your seatbelts. This should be a fairly volatile week. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you at the next update.